Fear is what is gonna get you out of the dilemma. What I mean by this, I think that I actually wrote it sometime on the 10x of Grant Cardone. Great book, by the way. It was actually explaining how fear is not something bad. It's just that our subconscious mind just doesn't know the difference between, something that is dangerous and something that is completely new for us. So, like, our mind just is used to what we're doing every day, what we're seeing and hearing every day. So when our mind comes across something that is completely new, even an idea that we're not familiar with, what it does instinctively to keep us safe is it sets an alarm, which is actually the fear that we feel. But you have to separate yourself by your mind. So what I do sometimes, it's a bit, it's a bit funny, but what I do is I call my mind with another name. I call it Kate. And when my mind says something to me like, don't do it, don't post this, it's too risky, or nobody's gonna see this, or something like this, I'm just like, okay, Kate, are you done? Perfect, shut up now. Yeah, because you have to separate your thoughts by the original you. Your mind is saying those things, is putting this fear in your mind in order to protect you. But you have to put your logic first and realize that fear is just an instinct, and you cannot work by instincts if you want to do something in life. We're not animals anymore. We have evolved pretty much to be able to separate ourselves from our thoughts. So fear does not only tell you what to do, but also when to do this. So I was actually, pretty scared and postponing to film these kind of videos. So the moment I felt like a sparkle of fear, I was like, I gotta do this now. Because if I let it for another day and then another, my mind, I would give it proof that just because I'm actually putting it off, it must be something dangerous. So the fear would be growing and growing even more. So fear does not only say you what to do, but also when to do this. So the moment you feel fear, you know that you have to do this at this specific moment. Of course, I'm not talking about jumping off a cliff or something completely crazy. But as I said, our mind subconsciously has fear of new things. But if you want to evolve these things, the new ones and the ones that you're not familiar with and the things that are stressing you, these are the exact things that are gonna make your progress bigger and bigger. If you keep sticking to the same routine every day, you don't change your habits, you don't challenge yourself, I promise you're not gonna grow at all. You're just staying in your comfort zone. But this is the job of your mind. This is your mind's job, to keep you in your comfort zone, to keep you safe. Because once we were just, monkeys, and the only thing we cared about was survive. But if you want something more in life than survive, if you have goals that you want to accomplish, this is exactly what you gotta do. The moment you feel the fear, just, you just need to go and do this. Don't give your mind time to create proof for the thing you're scared of. Just go and do this.